of color, we've called them diplomatic gaffes when they have to do with the folks who are continuing to entrench colonialism, if you ask me.
Yes.
Should we be concerned in the business of maintaining those friendships?
We should. I'm more interested in having a grand conference with East Africa than France. For an example, you have a conference, China, Africa, France, Africa. We even had Thailand, Africa. Did you know that? Tomorrow we're going to have Taiwan and Africa. Then they parade 50 presidents, most of them who are over 80, to a conference. So I think that this idea in our political culture, in our state culture, in our state elites, that treats white skin as property. Do you know that's the problem? Wakiona mzungu, anakuwa mgonjwa. So you know that? Huko kwetu kwa waria, we give them the plate, we throw it away. We have zero respect for these people because we know that they come to exploit you. They don't come in good faith. They don't. One of the great presidents of Nigeria, because of doing from Nigeria, Murtala Ahmed, Allah yarhamah, he used to walk around Nigeria in the road. They found one of his deputies to shoot him. So what we need is not one Traore. We need democratic Traores. We need Traore to be elected to convince us that he is going to do the same thing. The other day he said, I don't agree with him, even though I admire him. He said, to hell with democracy.
It's never worked for the last, I don't know how.
I don't agree with the guy. I don't agree with him. He's my favorite African president. And I understand why he's saying that. Because the French intelligence is in the city. And if there's no military government, the French will overthrow him and shoot him.
Yes.
So that is why he's telling you this is not democracy. Here in Kenya, we never had a democracy. The other day, when we brought this new constitution, the new Katiba, this is our first step into finding openness and pluralism. And I think that this French escapade into our country is a disaster. And if I was at the Foreign Office, I would say no.
Now, Hashi, with all these diplomatic gaps that Kenya finds itself in, for a very long time, Kenya has been seen as a haven for diplomacy. Any problem that would happen in the region, Kenya would be the place to run to. But today, with all this that is happening, where is Kenya? Are we a laughingstock? Is everyone alienating Kenya based off position that has been given and statements given by the president and the Foreign Affairs Ministry?
How many Kenyans have you seen in White Sands recently? Go to the beach. There's 90 Europeans and 10 people who are permanent secretaries and who own the cookie factory in town. The ordinary guy lives in a hut just down the road with no healthcare, no school, hardly any clothing, and their governor has a massive mansion there with a piano in it. These are the pitfalls of national consciousness. Sooner or later, there's going to be a conservative revolution in this country called Kenya. As we approach 2027, everybody in their household in Kenya is holding their heart like this. They're afraid of a civil war in this country. Ni ukweli. Ni ukweli. You have seen what Gachagua has said. The governor of Wajir is very right. He said, the Luos in the ODM are spoiling the party. He's right.
Why?
Because the whole country is behind them, and it's now the guy whom I was a very close aide to, the former prime minister, a good friend, may he rest in peace. The family has taken over the party, and there is a squabble between the family over the future of the party. ODM is not a Luo party. It's not a Nyanza party. It's elected in Lokchugyo and in Wacher, near the border of Ethiopia. Some of his MCAs are from the border of Ethiopia. We built a national consciousness of a party. As one of the founders, I gave the keynote address, the philosophical ideas about where we need to go. The leader of that party is Professor Peter Anyang'o. He is the commander-in-chief of the operations of that party and the brain. And I was his mutia mukono. I helped him a lot. and the titular leader was Raila Odinga. The two of them happened to be Luos. But there was nothing Luo about them. Nothing. There was two Luos, one Somali and a Kisii, who founded this party. Later on, and William Ruto. So very sorry to say. We have to give credit where he was there. And without him, that party would have gone nowhere. It's a fact, we have to give credit where it's due. And then we went and campaigned in this country like nobody's business. Half of the people of central Kenya gave us their vote. So I think that it is very important for us to change our trajectory. And on matters of diplomacy should be in the region. After that, it should be in the continent. And we should concentrate on our resources. We should concentrate on how we can build links so that when we go to these conferences, I'll give you an example. The cotton, we produce cotton.
Yes.
We kill the cotton industry in Nyanza. Now, when you go to the trade rounds, the Americans and the Europeans subsidize their cotton farmers tremendously.
Yes.
So when we go to the meeting, they take the Uganda out. They give them another deal. They take Nigeria out and give them another deal. They take Kenya out, and then the African resistance collapses. Our diplomacy should be about making sure that when the cotton comes, we send one representative, we agree at the African Union, and we send this passport. For all of us, you send it there. And we say, this is our position, and there is no delegation from Uganda and Gambia. I am the representative.
For everybody.
And we have gone into the House and have agreed that this is our common. There's no call from Trump to tell you, Toka. That's the diplomacy we want. We do not want French diplomacy. What is French diplomacy doing in Kenya? To do what? Then we have the Alliance Française. It's enough.
Oh, God. And that's probably where we should end it this morning. Because, yes, there will be things that will be said. And it's opening our eyes and enlightening. Ahmed, Hashi, thank you for being here this morning. Because Alliance Française. It is enough.
Let me tell you, I think that, as I always, I don't need to overdo it.
No.
But I think that you guys, to allow my voice to come here, is touching. Because many Africans feel the way I feel. And if I can express it for them, because this is not natural ideas. I got these ideas from other African leaders and my own experience, right?
True.
So we have to express some of the sentiments of the African people and stop this nonsense of bowing to these Europeans and these people. We are the children of Kemet.
Absolutely.
So we have to end this nonsense, and if the media is going to help us do it, I say hallelujah to that.
How about that, Ahmed?